is honest today because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over him for big yardage, and maybe 6 points too.
Will Reichert has it all teed up. And here we go from Chicago. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. And they're brought out by a player with immense expectations and promise in the league. He was picked first overall in 2024 out of USC, Caleb Williams.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted, never. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest they ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game that wins are typically built off of.
Here's Swift to start the drive. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. That's Harrison Phillips there for the stop.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
That's complete. Cole Kmet. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Let's go now.
Running behind center with Swift. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Brought to the ground by Cameron Bynum. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. Going run again with Swift. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up.
Here we go.
Sending a receiver left. Whiteout's getting involved in the ground game. And he's brought down for a loss.
You know what that felt like to me, Kate? That felt like a little bit of overthinking, where he's just waiting for the perfect lane and the breakaway run. But against defenses in this league, you hesitate, you get tackled for a loss.
This one intended for the running back. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Williams from the gun. Completed here to Kmet. And they've got it. Zone at the 22.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days.
Coming off the edge, and it's blocked. They can advance it now, picked up inside the 30.
That protection has got to be able to hold up for a few seconds. It has to. Those are points that aren't going on the board now, and wasted effort by their teammates to get them to this point.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Escapes the pocket. Locates Jefferson along the sideline. Complete. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
And they can't jump to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Play action on 1st down. Flushed out of the pocket. Launching deep down the right sideline.
You know, sometimes when you get outside that pocket and your body weight gets going laterally, that ball will sail on you. I mean, that's a tough connection to make even under the best of circumstances.
2nd and 10 now. And he finds him in the end zone for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
One after try good by Reichert. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. He fields it from the 8. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Back out comes the Chicago offense for their 2nd try. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line. Komet's got it, left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. 1st down throw by Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board. Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
3rd down. Here's Williams. Oh, what a play! He adjusted to the tip pass, reels in that deep shot. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's a Roma Dudes, a touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears tie this game 7-7. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. So good field position to start with for the Vikings this drive. 1st and 10. They go play action here. Buying some time right. He'll get this to Jefferson. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. These two NFC North teams have played one so far. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. It's Vikings ball as we return for the 2nd, and they've got to be thinking points here. From the red zone now. Connects with his back, Aaron Jones. Hits the end zone for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Reichard there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Bears and Rome Odunze headed back out on offense. And it's an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Working from the gun, Williams. That's complete. Here's Brown. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Now an inside handoff to Swift. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Brought to the ground by Cameron Bynum. Back-to-back runs, yielding just 2 yards, and now it's 3rd and 8.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Pass caught by Odunze. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. On 4th down, it's Torrey Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. And this is the first time he's been called on today. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. The Vikings offense back to the field now. And that lead they've got, Brock, they are never going to have to worry about losing it if they keep scoring every time they touch this football.
Is that how it works?
It surprisingly is. You know, if you have the lead and you don't lose it, you win.
And that type of start, well, you wanted all 17 games of the season, but you're lucky to get it more than once. The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in. Out of bounds.
He takes it himself. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. And not a great choice on 1st down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted, actually, so 2nd down coming up. Setting up a throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. And I know we're still in the first half, but you look at his totals, Brock. It's looking like 100 yards isn't just a faint possibility. It's almost a certainty with how well he's been mixing some dual threat reps into his work here. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Soldier Field. The Vikings hoping to grow their lead before halftime. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Let's go now.
They'll throw on first. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down. Working inside the red zone. And they score. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
One after try good by Reichert. And the Vikings double their lead to 14. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Starting from the 5. Now bottling up as he gets the return to the 30. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Here we go, set.
Now here's Williams. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Vikings defense countering with a nickel look. Third down coming.
Come on, set. Let go.
Williams to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. First down, Williams. Komet brings it in. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Has the connection to Odunze. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Catch is made in close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Williams from the gun. Has it in close. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play. Man in motion here. They are throwing it again. Rolling left, behind some... and he'll score! Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears making a one-score game before halftime. Caleb Williams, the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. They'll throw to begin this drive. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for one, maybe 2 more snaps. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. So that brings up second down. He'll throw it. Finds a seam down the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Here comes the final play of our first half.
Let's go now.
A final throw before the break. Escapes out to the left. A massive shot towards the end zone. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. So at the end of 2, the Vikings playing Road Warriors here. They've got the lead. Now it's down to Florida, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by in Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin up at legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. And those two have gone to the break with the score 21-9. Christian Watson with a touchdown reception from Jordan Love. From there, let's stay in the Midwest and head down to Kansas City to check on the Chiefs at Arrowhead. And they've got the lead in their ball game over the visiting Carolina Panthers. Patrick Mahomes has thrown a touchdown pass. Lastly, let's get out to Jacksonville. See what's happening with the Jaguars at TIAA Bank Field. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. A touchdown pass for Trevor Lawrence. We saw a couple of high-octane offenses getting it done in the first half. Both teams had no problems moving the football. And you'd have to think, the team whose defense shows up in the second half is going to be the one who walks out of here with a victory. These two teams making their final adjustments for the second half ahead. It's time to get back at it.
Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send and fly.
And Brock Hewer.
This return starts at the 5. This return makes it up to the 25. The Vikings are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And as we're reminded of some of the highlights of this game, his touchdowns ranking quite high among them. We're going to see 3 of them here, and if you're scoring like that, Brock, it normally means you've had a pretty darn good game. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Pass brought in by Amari Cooper. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. To throw it on first down. Pass is caught by Addison. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
That one's caught along the left sideline. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here. But his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his second touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game?
Yep.
Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. Here's Reichard set to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Bears about set for their next possession. Their work really cut out for him now, partner, to follow up that touchdown and get things back to a 1-score game. First down throw by Williams. Has his man, it's a Dunze. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. 2nd and 3 now. Off the play fake, Williams. To the left and hauled in by Odunze. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Hits his target, that's DJ Moore. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Williams on the play action. No one open, so he chucks this to another county.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
Throwing again on 2nd, Williams. Throw right side hauled in by Komet. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. That's complete. Here's Brown. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Still sticking with the passing game. Completed here to Komet. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. 2nd and 6 coming up here. They put a receiver in motion right. Here's Swift on 2nd down. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. It's a gain of 5, and he's just short. So that's 3rd and less than a yard. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Let's go now.
Swift will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
This is Swift. Goes up and over for the touchdown. The Bears start the 2nd half with some needed points. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Took a couple of runs into that wall before they finally punched it across for the score.
Well, that defensive front, you know they were dialed up to make a stand, but it was going to be a challenge to make another 2 stops even after that one. That crack formed in the wall, and it burst through for a touchdown.
And the pass is successful. That's a little momentum as they attack this deficit. All right, Brock, they win empty. We all expected a pass was coming, and they do indeed go to the air and connect on that strike for 2.
Yeah, once you empty that backfield, it does certainly, Kate, alert that defense to pass. And then it comes down to disguise. It comes down to timing, especially on a 2-point with everything condensed. Well done by that offense to go get 2.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
They'll throw it. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball. Incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. He'll look to throw. He's on the move. He's running with it. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, he's going to run for it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. And how about this? A 100-yard game on the ground, but it's not the running back that's doing it. And he's showing you why you should never sleep on what he can do when he's outside that pocket. New set of downs for him from the 46. They go play action on 1st. He fires one deep down the middle. And he's there to send that one away. Incomplete. Trying to find Justin Jefferson. And it sets up 2nd down. Pass play now. Flush down out to his left. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys. Zone number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
Buying some time left. Throwing deep for the end zone. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Looking to throw. Rolling out to his left. Taking a big shot for the end zone. Big gain downfield. And he's got it. Touchdown. But there's a flag down. Might be defensive, though. I think this touchdown should stand.
Pass interference. Defense.
Offense liked how that play went, so they choose to decline the penalty. Vikings electing not to kick it. The offense staying out there. They're going for 2. He's throwing for it. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
Well, there's a reason he's playing defense, because he couldn't quite corral that one, but in the end, it doesn't matter. He still does the job and denies 2 points.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Starting from the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. Chicago getting set to take the field now. And we've seen some matching touchdowns as of late, so the scoring coming at a good clip, Brock. Let's see if they can keep this up.
You know what's fun, Kate? After all of these years, I have friends that are offensive guys, friends that are defensive guys. And my friends watching this one offensively love it. The defensive guys, they're climbing up their walls.
Hits him on the out route. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense up to the line fast. Trying again, following the sack. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. That's caught for the first. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. First down, Williams. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And this is caught for a score, and we are not done here yet. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears trim the deficit down to 5. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Here's a return from the 7. The Vikings headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. They're out and set, 1st and 10. First carry here for Aaron Jones. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. The Bears decide to call their first timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Wow, they're going to pass it here. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. Trying to find Justin Jefferson. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. He'll throw it. Vacates quickly left side. He's running for it. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Fits it through the middle. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Back to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. A touchdown will put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal. He'll look to throw it. And that one's incomplete, but boy, are they lucky it wasn't intercepted. That was a risky shot, but fortunately, they still have 2nd down coming up. Setting up to pass. And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Minnesota.
So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Reichert on for the point after. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Vikings push the lead up to 12.
Bears 29. Will Reichert to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Has this at the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. Heads back out to the field. And after watching their passing attack take them the length of the field last drive, Brock, I expect we're probably going to see a heavy dose of the aerial attack again here. Williams to throw on first. He smartly won't risk something here and just chucks it away.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Williams thrown again here on 2nd down. To the sideline and intercepted. No, it's incomplete. He had the pick, just couldn't hang on, though. And this drive lives on to see 3rd down. Throwing now. Trying to push it deep downfield. They connect on the deep shot. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Second down and 10.
Go!
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Komet pulls it in along the sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25. 3rd and just 2 to go.
Let's go now.
To throw. Working the sideline, that's Odunze. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. Down 2 scores, no timeouts remaining. Long odds ahead of him. It's 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. DeMar Hamlin picks it off. He's at midfield. At the 20. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Yeah, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
Reichert on for the point after. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Vikings go up by 19. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Return coming from the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. After the pick, here's Williams. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down. This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest. One final shot here. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So the Vikings pick up the win on the road. And they can be proud of their exploits on the road and overall so far this season as they improved to 2-0. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. The Vikings emerge as winners as we say so long from Chicago.